Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm delighted to present SJR 5. SJR 5 is a simple resolution that makes one very important request, that Congress and the President reschedule marijuana from a Class 1 drug. The reasons for doing so are twofold. First, it would allow the research facilities in the United States to conduct legally marijuana studies and determine the kind of medical benefits that truly come from it. Right now, we cannot study the efficacy of marijuana here in our own country. Second, by declassifying marijuana as a Schedule 1 drug, it would allow for banks and other financial institutions to play a part in California as the marijuana industry moves forward in the legalization of marijuana. Because federal law is at odds with California beyond the passage of Prop 64, banks are caught in no man's land. As long as federal law recognizes marijuana as an illegal drug, California's financial institutions will be left out. Under current law, they are subject to federal criminal and forfeiture laws if they do business with marijuana growers and sellers. Hence, that's why the banking institutions refuse to do any business with these entities. This could force cannabis businesses who are trying to pay their taxes and do the right thing under state law, growers and sellers, they'd be forced to move large amounts of tax dollars over long distances on their own. This is a huge public safety concern. Or they could be forced to use other banking options, including the black market. This would result in millions of lost dollars to the state. Whatever your views are on marijuana, I think we can all agree that at a minimum, medical marijuana is now legal and here to stay in California. As policymakers, it's our duty to make sure that it is implemented safely and correctly. And to do this, we need the federal government's cooperation. I call on Congress and the President to act, and I thank you for listening. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, Senator Stone. Are there any witnesses in support? Do we have any witnesses in opposition? Thank you, Senator Anderson. I'll allow Senator Stone to close.
Thank you. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Excellent. And I really appreciate that you brought this before us because in addition, or obviously the ability for the state to collect taxes is very important, but I think on top of that, it is the fact that we cannot do the research and we cannot either discover what additional uses marijuana may have for a real medical purpose or what uses now being claimed are actually have efficacy is really a disservice. And as a pharmacist, I think you greatly appreciate that. So I thank you for bringing it to us.
Thank you.
And we will take Senator Anderson's motion and we'll call the roll.
Thank you.
The motion is be adopted to the floor. Skinner?
Aye.
Skinner, aye. Anderson?
Aye.
Anderson, aye. Bradford?
Aye.
Bradford, aye. Jackson?
Aye.
Jackson, aye. Mitchell? Stone?
Aye. Thank
Stone, aye. Wiener?
Aye.
Wiener, aye. Bill's out.
The bill is out. Thank you.